Hello guys, the Reborn of the Dragonheir is coming very soon, but many heroes that you have already in the game, they has been rebalanced, and they has been rebalanced for good. And I'm going to show all these heroes that has been rebalanced. I'd like to firstly to say thank you very much for Kelser Toby. And he's also a content creator, guys. He's also one of the moderators of Dragonheir, but not just him. Recently, Veranov is part of these content creators, and he always bring videos as well on his channel. Okay, so they are moderators, but they also bring very good information to all of us. And the good point, guys, and because this information is going to help you, to choose which hero that's possible be part of your team, because as I said before in one of my previous videos talking about this big event that's coming, you're only going to be able to select 3 legendary heroes only. Okay, that's the main thing. All right, so I'm not going to talk about all the changes because there are too many changes, let's say too many heroes. But I'm going to show to you through the spreadsheet that has been prepared about the heroes that suffer this kind of specific change in rebalance on their skills. Okay, I'd like to advance here that all the heroes that's part of the School of Element, you guys know well, you have the Wild heroes, Frost heroes, you have the Rally heroes, Poison heroes, okay, and which more? Poison heroes, the Dauntless heroes, and the Summon heroes. All these heroes, they has been rebalanced. Okay, rebalanced on the way to the performance of these heroes be much better than it's exactly what happened now in terms of this old Dragonheir here. So they has been rebalanced for good to give it to you a better performance. That was the main thing, one of the main complaints part of many players. Okay, that's why I have to explain on this way. But here you go. Let's show here. I'm going to show here now. Look at this. You have the spreadsheet, guys. Look at the heroes that has been rebalanced. This information is really good. Okay, so let's start here with Garrica. Okay, you guys can see that there are a few changes, but I'm gonna just go over here a few things. But look at that. Garrica is one of the heroes. They rebalanced her on one of her skills. So as you guys can see there, the aura. Comparable with the server, the national server in China. Okay, so the global effect is there, so they are improving in terms of accuracy. Okay, there are changes. Okay, a reach, you guys know well about the reach. There are also changes here, and then the skills as well, specific changes there. So this is another hero. He's a wide hero. So as I said, the heroes for part of the School of Element, they suffer plenty of changes. Okay, Flora is the next one. Okay, down here, Flora is the next one. She suffered loads of changes to improve her damage. Okay, I believe even the speed of her skill as well. So Flora is another one. Crystal's here, few changes, but also he suffered a change as well. You know, and the Felicity, who remember Felicity? Felicity is another one. Also, she suffered a few changes. I just would like to say, guys, this link is gonna be available on the description of my video. Okay. Urdoc, he didn't have any change. Rash again, he's a part of the Wild heroes. He suffered some changes, and also that's exactly the changes. Like according to his skills, loads of changes for part of Rash. Jorn, there are no changes for part of Jorn. Caspar, another Wild hero, so he suffered loads of changes as well in terms of for he performs well his damage. Lots here, the exclusive legendary hero for part of the Poison Element. Very good changes here, part of his skills as well, you know. So another big change. Jatali, same thing. Jatali is one of the heroes that has been very criticized. I'm so happy because I actually have her, so that's going to be very interesting to use her in a good way. So she also suffered this kind of change. Another hero part of the Poison Element, Vicana also suffered change. So she As you guys can see, all these heroes part of the school of element of poison. So all these heroes are part of the school of elements, they suffer changes. Durango, another change here, so they increase in terms of accuracy in all battles, part of his aura. Ergander, another hero that suffers a few changes, same thing. Tower, who remember about the tower? The mushroom guy, guys, he suffered loads of change, and I believe that now he is going to be much more used than before because they changed him for good. Okay, and Ogok few changes as well, you know. And then you have Rita. Many of you would like to have Rita. I do not have her. I hope that sooner I can have her. But she also suffers few specific change, you know. Twitch, I have a Twitch, very good changes as well. He's another poison hero, you know, so very good to know. And then you have Ivelios, another hero that suffers few specific changes. Grishanar, amazing tank hero. He also suffers some changes here. Is one of the exclusive that people would like to have him. And Garrett is a doubtly hero. He also suffered change. He changed like he had plenty of changes, and this is coming, so probably he's going to be very useful in terms of damage now. And Nachenka, one of the big amazing exclusive legendary heroes. I'd like to have her, not just Flora. And she also had very good change for part of her skills to improve more her performance. Okay, Tamar is more specific arena. She had few changes here in terms of her aura, improve accuracy. Tarival, I have him. He also suffers specific change for part of his skills. He's also part of the Doubtless hero. And Lightning, another here. Suta suffers a few changes as well. Not big changes for part of Suta. And then you have I think it's Bionfrey is one tech hero, nothing changing for him. Zephy is one hero, very useful as well, at the same like Ogok level. Both of together are stupidly insane. You guys know, because they, you know, it's possible you guys prepare something that is temporal text for invincibility. Okay, so she suffered a few things, not big change. And Wukong is a new unique hero. They are not to show for part of Wukong because it's everything new about him. And Gillian, no change. She's also amazing supporter. It works to have her for part of the Radiance. And Filto is very good damage hero for part of the rally. He also had few changes to improve his performance. Laurentiel, another amazing hero. He's one of that boost the rally combat skill for part of the rally team. So he's also had few changes here, amazing changes actually. He's going to be one of the precious heroes to have for part of the rally composition team. And Uberg is one of the DPS dealers for part of Radiance, and then he has been improved for good to improve his damage as well. So keep attention for Uberg. If you have Uberg, amazing. Asilia, one of the best supporters in Dragonheir, she also had a few changes here for part of her aura. And Alton, he also suffered a specific change. And he also now, I think that now he's gonna be more useful for sure. You know, love to change for part of the Alton. And then Telendor, one of the exclusive legendary hero for part of the rally team. Probably he's going to hit much more than he's doing at the moment. So he's going to be another hero, precious hero to have in the account. Mitracia, I don't need to talk much about Mitracia, guys. You guys know well how stupid is this. Incredible, legendary for me. She is the top one supporting Dragonheir. So probably many of you are gonna try to have her. If you have her, amazing. Congratulations for you. Another hero here, Donella had a few changes, part of her aura. Sagomir, a few changes as well, about his aura and better skill probably here. So it's about his aura Yeah, so we're not much things in terms of change. Arion is one of the good tanks in terms of the ice element heroes, so also he suffered here a few changes, part of his skills. And then you have Frozen Vitar, or another exclusive legendary hero for part of the season 1. She also had a few changes and gains for good. She's totally strong in terms of arena, okay, and not just about that, even in terms of PvE, for part of the adventure mode of the game, you know. She's really good. Vinayara, amazing shield hero. She had a few changes. And another one, Lysania, she had a few changes. Her design changed as well, but she had loads of change part of her skills to improve her performance. Okay, she's going to be one of the keys to have in terms of the ice element heroes, together with Lucien. Lucien is more specific arena. He also has been improved a little bit. And then you have the Frozen here, Ulster. Ulster, he's a very good DPS dealer. He also suffered very good change for improving his performance. Velocia, no change at all for part of Velocia. You guys know how amazing is this support there. And then you have Rochadir. Rochadir, you guys can get him for free, you know, and not big change for part of Rochadir, just few changes on him. And then Elisabri, she suffered a little bit of change for part of her aura, but Elisabri is another legendary exclusive hero that many players would like to have. And then you have this unique hero that's coming. It's a new hero, for part of the ice element. He's going to be one of the keys to have in the game as well. And another hero here is Necrosis, part of Necrosis. Ultior, guys, many he had many of complaints about his skill. They changed him a little bit, but he's going to be good for sure, and it's going to continue give a very return. If you already have him in totally inspired level 5, so imagine that. So Thorin, amazing hero, part of he's a very good supporter. So for sure, if you have Thorin part of Necrosis, good for you. Big chance for improve more his performance. Eurypicus is the king of Feymander. Not big change for part of him. Leovanis now receive a big change. Leovanis, I believe that now she's going to be very strong to have. So I know that if you try to have her, if you have her already, she's going to be one of the keys for part of the Necrosis, using the composition of shadows, the school of element of shadows, because they also improved all these heroes for part of shadow heroes. That's part of the Necrosis. Irzilas is one of them. Berengar, few change part of Berengar is amazing for arena. Even the PvE part. Pensa, she's part of the summons. She received loads of change as well to improve her performance. And the Gulendi, also few changes for part of him. But Radella is one of the summon heroes that's new on Chinese server. We don't have much information because it's new. The same about Cinderella, is a totally new hero as well. But these are exactly the changes, guys. And again, like as I said, I'm going to say here again, these changes is about the school of element of heroes, mainly about the school of element of heroes. So they improved them for good. So our objective is always to build these teams, many terms of temporal vortex, to have amazing performance temporal vortex, and not just about some other areas in the game, but of course that our main focus is temporal vortex. And then we have the chiefs. And now guys know well in terms of chiefs in general and how is important then the end game of the end game boss for the first season, and then every season we have this kind of bosses, and of course that we need to build well our compositions, prepare for part of this school of element heroes to improve, to have amazing gameplay and damage for part of these heroes. And also they did, I think, something very good for part of this school of element heroes. You just have to wait how it's going to be after they release the game. Of course, these heroes are going to be the keys. You know, if you already have such specific heroes that I said here, Mitracia, you have the Flora, Nachenka, Lothair, Levanis, you know. These heroes were part of the exclusive legendary heroes. Good for you. I do not have them yet. I hope that I can get at least 1 or 2. Many with these 3 heroes, 3 free legendary, 3 free legendary users possible you get with this big event that's coming, this big pool event, you know, that's going to start in 2 days from this day. So let's see, guys. Let's see. Let's say I'm totally hyped about this big event that's coming, because the Reborn of Dragonheir is coming very soon, so it's going to be our chance. And one thing, guys, one thing that I have to say, the test server for us creators is going to be available on day 20, and on day 20 I'm gonna be here to show you about the new Dragonheir, totally in English there, for you see everything about all these heroes in performance and see how they are going to perform well in terms of damage. You know, that's going to be one of my main objectives. I'm going to be here to show you. Okay, so just keep tuning here on my channel, subscribe to my channel, leave your comment right there, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.
Yet we shall never stop. Oira de Tavari.